That's exactly what you're gonna get back. That's why I don't sit up here and I don't worry. They say, "Oh, you're so calm. You're going through all of that." Yes, I am. It's happening for me. It's not happening to me. It's only temporary. I look at every situation like that. It's only temporary. Not every situation, but at least the very fucking depths of the dark or whatever. Whatever I don't like about something, it's only temporary. It can be fixed. It can be worked on. Whatever. That's how I look at it. Nothing is permanent. It's infinite. Everything is always changing. Everything stays right where you left it. Everything stays, but it still changes. Ever so slightly, daily and nightly, in little ways, but everything stays. Adventure time. Let's go in the garden. You'll find something waiting right there where you left it, lying upside down. When you finally find it, you'll see how it's faded. The underside is lighter when you turn it around. Everything stays right where you left it. Everything stays, but it still changes. Ever so slightly, daily and nightly, in little ways, but everything stays. 3, 2, 2. Everything changes all the time. So it's up to you to make the bigger change. Slightly more change. Slightly better change. It matters. Whitney Houston, all these people, Michael Jackson, David Bowie, all these people, all these beings, my mom, other people's grandmothers, fathers, and aunties and uncles, and call off any lower vibrational energy, just to let you know, because there can be some tricksters. You want to call them off, cut them off, and say only high vibrational energies help me and guide me. This is what you want. They cross over to help us see what is unseen, to work for God, through God, from God. It's just like, it is. I'm looking for better days, shit, not fucking worse ones. Honestly. When I smile, see, even though I smile, you just gotta smile sometimes, even though you're fucking sad. And you know what? Bobby Hemmett, he may have fell off and got lost, whatever. But he was like, that video, smile anyway. Because that's one thing they don't want to see you do, is fucking smile. And that is so fucking true. Even when you smile in the face of adversity, your pride and ego, when it is dying, smile. Healing fucking hurts. It does not always feel good. I could tell you, I felt some pain. Then when I realized that I hurt my kids, or I may have hurt somebody else, even sometimes strangers, I cringe and I get so ashamed, and I honestly apologize or try to do whatever I can to, be fair. just realize the system that you're in, and realize how you can get out of it. So many fucking possibilities. It's not even funny, but you're gonna have to do the work on yourself. Just do it. Just do it like Nike. This is a message for everybody. From God, Archangel Michael, my A1s, my day ones. Straight up. None of the above. None higher than them. So understand, what happens in the dark is going to come to the light. I brought my dark to light. It wasn't easy, but I did it. I took responsibility. I took accountability. I took accountability for things that wasn't even my fault, obviously. Willingly and unwillingly. With my will and against my will. They be like, well, how did this happen? Well, why don't you do this? And why won't you go to a homeless shelter? Let me see. The fucking government is quite literally doing shit in all of those places. It's hard enough to get a fucking job. But to actually be in those places and function with other places, and whew, the drug trafficking, the prostitution, the fucking kidnapping, the fucking drug smuggling, the fucking people smuggling, the kid smuggling, the demented way that people, men and female, look at each other as sexual items. That's toxicity in itself. Because in all actuality, spirituality should be first. You should be asking God and wholeheartedly really talking to God. Trust me, I swear, I know who I'm supposed to be with by God now. But had I known before to really, really, really take my time with a whole bunch of more things, I would have done it. I would have done it. I started healing myself by, saying, hey, I'm speaking to future me, or I'm talking to the inner, smaller me. It's okay. I'm here to love you. I'm here to protect you. And you know what? Doing that and actually protecting my inner child, female and masculine, standing up for myself, saying, I'm not going to take this disrespect. I'm not going to take this. They know I'm here to protect them. They know they are protected. They have been able to heal. Now, there's toxic ways of doing it, and then there's healthy, healing ways to do it. Nobody's perfect, but the way to do it is the best way. That is most natural. And I have achieved that for myself in that way. Doing my makeup, talking to my inner child, and healing my inner child, and actually, dealing with myself and not pushing it down, because suppression is depression. Learning my perfect imperfection has changed my life. If somebody else doesn't fucking like it, I could care less. Because the one that really cares and loves me will understand and will love me. And we can talk about, we can whatever that happens, but for one, it starts with me and doing it for myself. I don't care what nobody else is saying, because I know for facts what the hell I'm doing and what I've been through and where I'm not going back to. I know for damn facts that, you know what I'm saying, I had CEO boyfriend, you know what I mean, for years. And he would pay my bills. It wasn't the best relationship. Definitely wasn't honest. In which I asked him not to lie to me. And I think my spirit guys whooped on that ass a little bit in terms of, you know what I mean? Like, it was just more like harassment, like really talking shit. But one time he did put his hands on me, and that did not end very well. That didn't end very well. And I can say for a couple other exes, it didn't end well. It didn't. So, you know, that's why I know I have healed me in order to, you know, have a better partner to where I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about fighting. I don't have to worry about, you know, I know they're going to be able to walk away. I'm going to be able to walk away. And we'll still love each other. I know that I'm not going to have to be in fear of being hurt in any type of way, form, or fashion, even though it may not be perfect, but it definitely won't be how any of my relationships have led to this point. And God is making sure of that, because He's like, she deserves the world. You mean the world to me. You are my everything. I swear that you're leading that matters to me. Oh, baby, 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 oh yeah. 'Cause you mean so much to me. Yeah, you mean the world. So, that is what you want to bring into yourself, not more chaos and conflict. You know, you have something that you don't like about you, that's why you don't like something about me. And truthfully, it took me a long time to get here, and many lessons and many things, you know, and plenty of time. 34 now. 5 past years have been crazy as hell, and the years before that have been just as. And I'm so glad to see that the darkest parts are over, and more loving opportunity and healing is come to me out of a lot of dedication and time to God. And God is still demanding more time from me. It's just, you know, it's just that way. And that's why I have to say, like, thank you, God, because it's not that I'm ungrateful. It's just sometimes God understands I need a break from God too. You know? But I'm always protected. Even though people are protected, don't mean that they're not going through something. you know, doesn't mean that they haven't had to deal with something that was dark. It's absolutely absurd to think that somebody is not struggling in some type of way. Because most people that are financially sound don't understand a real hard emotional abandonment. You know, most people like that anyways end up turning to drugs, have counseling, and or both, or whatever. It just all depends on what floats their boat. And, you know, not to mention the different things we have been taught that are unhealthy for us. You know, like religion, dogma. These are things that we were taught that are not healthy for us as beings on this planet. It's not really existent in any other system. I would definitely recommend to go and watch a lot of what helped me, or I don't even want to talk about it. You just gotta go find your own path. That's all I'm gonna say. And, you know, let spirit be your guide. Whew! But it's a lot. I will move through. Walk is so much oh, baby. I don't know why now I'm in front of the camera. I can't even say the freaking words to the song. That was Selena. But it's a long journey, and, you know, healing takes a process. That's why, you know, a lot of clairvoyants or not gifted, you know, psychics or empaths, or, you know, they're pretty much one and the same. We all have our different gifts. We make a lot of videos to help guide people on their path, the ones that are on their path, because they may need a message from God. They may, you know, maybe missing something, or, you know, may need to evade something. You know, it's important. And then more than likely, 9 times out of 10, they're on a healing journey. Tarot saved my life. It really did. Tarot helped me find my mom in a freaking, you know, a rest home. Tarot helped me communicate with my mom after she had left her body. You know, healing helped me do that. And, you know, I just keep on thinking about this vision. After my dad died, man, I seen my daddy fucking standing at the bend of the hallway, and I remember I fucking freaked the fuck out. Don't nobody understand. Like, some people, like, the stuff we see be real. Like, it's not, and it's crazy, too. They're, like, giving me, like, some kind of weird-ass fucking diagnosis of fucking psycho, some shit she was talking about, psycho counseling, ain't that? I dealt with psychos, bro. I can get psycho, but not in the way they talk about psycho. No. And talking about taking medication, I've been there, done that. That's what made me change my whole lifestyle, diet and everything. That shit did not work. It made it worse. Being more docile just means you can be used and they can kill you faster and get more insurance off of you faster. But then they find out certain things and they're just like, oh, I want to go to the dark side. Let's sacrifice her. So then they get to doing that. If you're not on drugs and you start to heal yourself from being and then changing your diet, change your whole lifestyle to vegan. And that's when you become spiritually open. You will find out shit that you didn't know about yourself, that God is real and God can get physical. It's like watching Final Destination. It's not funny. You know, we laugh at men sometimes because, you know, we just, you know, and then we have to laugh at ourselves too because we've all, and sometimes we all under a fucking black magic ass spell. If we don't have significant others or family members doing that, make the shit worse. Really, we sit up here, we laugh at these Mexicans. We really need to stop laughing at them so much. And these karmics, you know, we laugh because it's like the nervous effect. It's like laugh and smile because they don't want to see you doing it, but it's just like the stuff that they doing to irritate you. And then that's another thing, not understanding spirituality and who you are as a being. Spirituality is more natural and prominent as opposed to the way that man's law has been set to be. It was built a second-hand nature from the first natural nature. So it's completely fucking toxic. It really is. Just like I had to tell the worker, is Archangel Michael in the Bible? Okay, so then what makes you think that my spirituality is not fucking real? She's like, oh yeah. This lady said Rafiki. This lady said her religion is Rafiki. And it took everything in me not to just, what in the hell wrong with you? But that's why I say people be so hell-bent on their way and their what they think is facts to make it their way from that's not the original natural law of nature. God did not say nor permit what you were doing. You did not consult with God before you was like Rafiki. That means you was talking to a demon, or you just got some demon ass ways. Regardless of the fact, who makes lies talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna move, you know, we're gonna move the kids from that foster home, and you know, don't worry about it. We're looking right now, and we're gonna make sure they have their diet, and they ain't do none of that shit. And it was all lying. So it was just like, I got mental illness though. I need the medication. But it's like, who is lying and why? And that's what I said. What sense does it make for me to want to take full accountability for what y'all want me to do from what I know I need to do and what I'm going to get done if you understand what I'm going through and actually communicate with me, and things can be resolved from that point, is the big logic of the point of idea of what's going to happen. It's just like, it's crazy because being an empath, it's like being an angel is like knowing things before they happen, and you try to forward. And it is. Because Archangel Michael, I know. All my archangels, guardians, ancestors, spirit guides, elementals, cinemaster, the highest order. In my universe, Pachamama, come through Reiki Rainbow Fire. I know. That's why they be like, what in the hell? That's why they be getting so frustrated, and God is just like, he's sick and tired. I didn't give you chances. I didn't give you ways. I done been fucking patient. And I'm getting tired of being patient at this point in time. Because you know what you're doing. And I'm telling you, you're going the wrong way. And it happens for me too. Ain't nobody exempt from God's ass with me. And that's why I said, like, what the hell? I'm talking about my damn self too. And that's why I can't sit up here and talk about somebody else without talking about my damn self. It don't happen like that. God, no. Like I said, can't nothing be hid from God. What do you think you hide from God? So it's like putting conviction on you to understand you too. Hey, like, let me scratch the surface real quick. Make sure you feel it too. As you're speaking about it, yes, God, I understand. These messages are for me too. I'm not better than nobody. Never claimed to be, but some people think that I think that I am, and it's not. So, oh yeah. 347, 347. I heard 347 too before I looked at the clock. That's funny as hell. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14, 5 change. So, it's up to you for you to make a change or have some conflict. Conflict, 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. It's the 5 of Swords. 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 5. 7, 8, 9. Ooh, this is the 9th month. 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. Neptune. I have to look something up. But anyways, yeah, it's just like, we all have our ways. It's just like, are we going to really work on it? Are we just going to keep on trying to dust up all the fucking salt that we thought was sugar up under the rug and making that big ass pile up under there, and people just keep on tripping up under it, and then somebody else will go sweep some more salt up under it they thought was sugar. Y'all get an ideology, you know what I'm saying? An ideology, do y'all get it? The ideology of it. So, that part. God said y'all doing some kitchen magic. Y'all some being weak sauce. He ain't permit that. That magic, what y'all doing? Not none of the binding, none of the sex spells and magic and things like that. They're all kind of dark ass spells. I couldn't even name some of just but a few. Beauty spells. People do things to invisible spells. People do things to make you not be seen, like isolation spells to make you be by yourself. You know, these are spells, and once you start cleansing, no matter who the fuck you are, once you start cleansing, you make a bath. You focus your intent on that bath. You want positive things. You want clarity. You want wisdom in and out of the ebb and flows. Once you do that and you put a whole bunch of salt, you know what I'm saying, some pink Himalayan salt, get it from the dollar store. Get you some oils. Do your research. Get you some herbs. You know what I'm saying? Go to a trusted source. So, and the more you do that, the more you will start breaking the curse that people have sent on you, the energies, dark energies that attach to you from shaking somebody's hand or being in certain places. Grounding helps with that. Cleansing, detoxing helps with that, along with meditation. Listen to meditation music while you sleep or whatever. Stop watching the news. Stop doing lower vibrational things. Going out to clubs. I started partying at home with my kids. Shit. If you my kids be clubbing and partying and be having fun that way, and that was it. Just God has so much more for you to do than to be destructive. And it's not one that's controlling you. It's one that wants the best for you, that loves you when you're ready to be loved, and loves you regardless of the fact whether you be ready to be loved or not. Just like, are you going to win, and are you going to be willing to accept the guidance? So, and that controlling the weather shit ain't cool. I ain't talking about no damn chemicals, dude. I'm talking about what you did beginning of this year. In Texas. So anyways, there's so many different things that we can do that's more positive, to have unity rather than destruction. I just know I'm not gonna be bullied no more, and I'm not gonna let nobody hurt me. Period. God knows that too. He's telling me, if you're not gonna be with somebody that's gonna be treating you right, you're not gonna be with them at all. And I said, that's fine with me. I said, God, if I gotta be with you for the rest of my life, this life, and next or whatever, I'm willing to do that. Because I don't see myself belittling myself nor anybody else just to be with them. I don't care what they got.